forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow.
Happy new day, friendos. Hope you've had a great day today. Dan, I hope you're about to have a great evening in at work. Johnny, go and have your dinner, friendo. We'll see you when you get back. And Fury has sent a message as well saying he's having a nap. He'll be back soon. To all the other lurkers, let's get started. And everyone else will join ahead once we get into it, no doubt. A lot of people busy lately, and that's understandable. We are only 10 weeks from the holiday season. Can you believe that? Hello, welcome to Farming Sim. I was going to do some testing today with Dan and Amy. Amy's getting flat out. She's flogged at work, basically. She's working her guts out this week. So it's going to be a little bit hard. Dan, I messaged as well about some testing for the servers. I think we'll try and just do it over the weekend at some point. Let's not stress about it at the moment. I do want to get those servers up and running. Oh yeah, no worries, Johnny. All good, friendo. And you, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, we're already into it. Let's go here. Let's go here. Now tomorrow, remember, Johnny, I'm like you. I don't like scary stuff, but we've got the scary stream tomorrow. It's our first Halloween stream. It's Friday the 13th. Remember that. Ooh. Off to work shortly. No worries, Dan. No worries. No, well, Dan, we may I may do it today. We may do it over the weekend at some point, just to make it a bit easier and less stressful and stuff. So don't stress about it too much, but because I kind of want to have you and Amy there together, just so I can get that nice triangle. I mean, Johnny could do it too. Johnny can fill in for Amy, so that's fine as well. We'll just see how we go. I think we're doing a lot of harvesting today. You got a few Halloween jokes ready for it? Brilliant. I'm gonna need all the humor I can get because I scare easy. I've got itchy eyes today, like a hay fever sort of itchy eyes. Okay, what are we doing today? We've got a lot of harvesting coming up. I swear. So we literally, September, we're going into, no, October, we've got soy, sugar, cotton. So we've got a whole month ahead of us. I think we should kind of burn through those months. What I'm going to do is let's get a mix of food up this morning, ready to go, because we're going to be skipping a month or so. So I just want to make sure that we've got a you know me, I like to keep everything topped up nicely. Better check the chickens as well. Oh, brilliant, Dan. That sounds awesome. No, you don't have to worry about that, friendo. I might just move all these eggs inside here as well, because where we've been stacking them inside. They don't even fit through the door. Now I'm wondering if this is actually a good idea. Yeah, you know what? You just do what you got to do, friendo. We'll fit in at some point. If not, I'll just set the servers up and away we go. And we're just gonna have to deal with it that way. Okay. Oh, look, let these eggs stack up. That's what I like to see. The more the merrier. Now, oh, they got plenty of food. That won't last them forever. Let's get in the Landini. We're going to, ooh, my force feedback's working. It's only been half a year, 8 months since it's worked, probably. Now it's working. We'll go down this way. We're gonna need to get a bale. Holy, it feels weird having force feedback. Back. Oh dear. Right, let's turn this on. So that's all on, that's fine. Is it, I forget the mix. I actually forget the mix. Is it half a straw bale or something, isn't it? Or not even that, like a quarter. Which one of these straw bales is not like the others? That's a full one. Get off there. I swear I've got like a half-used straw bale here. Yep, this one. We'll use this first. Also, I should be using the telehandler for the bales, shouldn't I? So I can get the bucket on this thing. You know what? I will. I'll get the telehandler sorted for this, I think. Well, we're doing it now, so it doesn't matter. That can just all go in there. We'll get a whole hay one. $6,500 of your finest litres of hay. premium quality hay we've got here today. Hasn't been sitting out long at all. Alright, well wait, here. That can probably just all go in. Which is fine. I think we need a little bit more straw. For memory, I think it's like 2/3 of a bale, maybe, not even, maybe 3/4 straw, and then the rest silage. Just see how we go here. I don't want you to go in there though. Let's just try that. Grab the bucket. It's so much different with force feedback again. Yeah, that can go there. Well, I got a little bucket down here, but I don't. The little bucket's too little, I think. Okay. Haven't washed the bucket out since we last used it, so it's full of manure. It's just like, it's recycling. The cows poop it out, we put it back in. Alright, let's get this sorted. Let's go with a whole lot of... Yummy, I know, Dan. They poop it out, we put it back. I've got no crazy stories about whoa. There's a reason why we normally put the weight on. Yeah, no crazy stories today about people trying to fight me just walking past their place. When you think about it, all I did was walk on a footpath past someone's house and they got upset. Like, when it comes down to it, that's the crux of it. Well, this is hard work having to steer this heavy, but I like it. Ah, that's better. I've got you on video. Excellent. You saw my YouTube channel then. Yeah, that's right. Please. That was hilarious what you said yesterday. Did you like and subscribe? Did you tell him to like and subscribe? Oh, that was classic. I think we could probably go... we've got so much silage, we'll just use the silage. We've literally got a whole nother pile just there. Nicely flattened, as you can see. It looks like looks like when kids do paper maches of landscapes, and it's just it's a mountainous landscape paper mache in that silage bit. If this is not it yet, I might use a little bit more hay in here. Yeah, Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll go a little bit of hay. I'm just gonna whip this bucket back up the top here. I'm gonna need to muck out the cows. I'm gonna leave the cows for a while. We've got a lot of manure. Oh, not what I wanted. I swear. It is. It's like a hilly trip. I wonder if Stephen can convert it into a really good map that he's been doing. Okay, that's better. Got that. Thanks. Ooh, lucky. I was like, ooh, do I have another hay bale in here? I thought I did. This one's got 89% of it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Just needs to fill up. Brilliant. Now, I'm not saying it will need all of this TMR, but we're just going to have it sitting in here ready to go. Because I believe the cattle should have plenty in there. They've got 80,000 litres of TMR. They've also got hay. I really wish I could get all that out. I mean, the only way to get that out would be let them eat it all, I think, but regardless, anyway, we're fine. Productivity 100% straw, they're fine. Milk, they're still producing slurry. We've got 18,000 litres of slurry, so that's really good. I'll just pull this up over here. Right, brilliant. Let's keep going. Let's just check everything because we're going to do some sleeping here. The only one that we worry about water is the small garden because it doesn't have a big capacity, so we just fill that up as we need it. So that's that one. The other garden we've got actually has lots of water. Everything else has got lots of water, so we don't have to worry about it too much. So, right. Pretty quiet day. I think next month these fields will be germinated and then we can throw some muck all over them. So maybe that'll be the next job, is we'll go and we'll fertilize our fields down here. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. How are we doing in here? We've got some more wool coming up. Check the productions. Is there anything not working at the moment? Canola, we've still got plenty of canola in there. We running out of wool, but that's okay. Apple juice we've stopped. The melons keep going. The maple syrup keeps going. Okay, that's it. And the clothes. Oh, we're so close. Okay, well, let's sleep. It's only 9 in the morning, but what are you gonna do? You gotta do it sometimes. I wonder if we could take a bitmap or a texturalized map of that of that silage pit and convert it into a Transport Fever 2 map. How good would that be if we could do that? It'd be brilliant. Right, we're into the 1st of September. Everything's looking good. Hey, that means we'll have our first fabric there. We'll deactivate that for the moment. We will... Oh, no, we won't. That's been deactivated anyway. Ah, bugger. Ah, bugger. We probably should get those. We're gonna have to do weeding. At some point, we got weeds coming through. Well, we'll spray the weeds when they get older. Those weeds get older, we'll spray them. We'll fertilize them. Okay, we got a couple of jobs here to do. I want to go deliver that wall. You know what? We'll just sleep another day. Let's check the sales. Oh. Oh. There's a case header there. But class harvesters. Oh boy, look at that thing. We're not doing it though. We're not doing it. As much as I'd love to, even just that would be brilliant. We currently have that. That would be like stepping up to this. Where is it? Which one is it? Is it the 580? It's the 580. So this here is 310 horsepower, 8,500 liters. The 580 is 1,100 liters, 381 horsepower. Is that the same horsepower? More horsepower, more literage. That one there, is that the one we've got? Is that the one it's telling me, or is it that one? 750 or the 720? Hey Tools, how are we, friendo? What is it? It's the 89, the Lexion 8900. Crikeys. This one here. Whoa. Oh. Do it. No, Dan, we're not doing it. Don't tempt me, Dan. These guys, they'll have enough water for another day. Sleep another day. We're gonna have to do everything on the next day. The 580. I don't know what trade-in price we'd get for our harvester, to be honest. But don't forget, we have to buy the header for it as well, and the trailer, and that's not cheap. Right, this will be out of water now. We're close to. These guys here. We got plenty of food. The milk's stocking up. Won't worry about their poop yet. So they're fine. Have we got apples ready to go? Geez, these apples are slow. So what we're going to do today on this day, because it's okay, so what we've got planned for September the 2nd here is we're going to be throwing poop around the fields. I'm going to run all this wool over to the fabric shop. We'll run down here and check the apples. Which there we've got boxes of apples down here. So we have to take the apples to the apple juice store. We have to move all the maple syrup out. We'll just water everything. Because once we start our big harvests, we're not going to be touching this stuff for a bit. So we'll get on top of it now. We've got a lot of maple syrup here ready to sell. So we'll get that stuff ready. Oops. More maple syrup. How much water have you got? You got heaps of water. Okay. Let's go get the trailer and get... We'll take the... We'll take the class. Where did I leave? Did I leave the trailer? Oh, don't tell me I left the trailer. I did because I had to bring the poop flinger back, didn't I? Okay. It's alright, we got time. $50p and a Snickers. Oh, yum. How good's a Snickers? You're gonna give me 50p and a Snickers. Hey, keep your 50p. I'll have the Snickers. Now, there was, with the last time since we played, there was a NVIDIA driver update, so you know what that means. It means the map has to do all the loading and stuff that it has to do. Halloweeny streamy tomorrow, people. Friday the 13th, stream tomorrow, team. I've got a couple of scary games there, however, Snickers are that good. Do you guys have any scary recommendations you'd like all? Hey, Zero! We missed you yesterday, friendo. How are you? Okay, Dan, drive safe to work, friendo. How are you, Zero? Dan's just gonna head to work. We're just going to pick up our trailer. I think it's up here. Did I put it up here? Wait, I didn't leave it back. Oh dear, I didn't leave it back at... Oh wait. Yeah, Dan, Zero said get back here now. Don't go to work at all. We've got farming sim to do. You missed a cracker of a story yesterday. What happened to Hank and I, Zero? Holy snapping duckfish. It was crazy. Oh yeah, good. I did leave the trailer here. Brilliant. I left it in the weeds. Speaking of weeds, don't drive in the crop. Right, let's go pick up the wool and all the apples. Oh, we got the penguins sorted, and we've got Californian sea lions in now, and they're brilliant. I love them. And I swear. Right, so a couple of things: wool, apples. Poop flinging. We gotta really chuck that. We gotta really just spread it everywhere. We've only got a small manure spreader though, but I think it'll be fine. We've never actually used it fully, so this will be the first time we get to use it, which I'm really excited about. The sea lions were a great idea. That somebody had tools. I wonder who that was. Tools, who came up with the idea of Californian sea lions. Tools. Zero, we've got the Friday the 13th stream tomorrow. Be there or be scared. And what are we? Hey Zero, are we 10? Are we 12 or 11 days from City Skylines 2? I think we're only a couple of weeks. Whatever it is, it's like 12 or 11 days, I think. Oh boy. When we do our playthrough, because I'll have the San Francisco maps and that sort of stuff with it as well. We have to decide if we're going to play one of those cool maps with the DLC or not. I'll go and get the wall first. We'll come back and do the apples after. Alright, so. Wool, 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 woolly, wool, 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 wool. Ah, shut up, Ham. Right, I'm going to put it on the back. Because we'll drop that off first. I'll back it, because I have to back it in. So we'll drop the wool off first. Come on, come on. I'll put that on there. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's 12 as well, the 24th, isn't it? Can I ask a Boundless Bay question? Go ahead, Tools. What is your Boundless Bay question? Is it... You're boundless to ask me a question about it. See what I did there? Oh no, that was clever. I come down the wrong side. Trees. Hey, cow, get out of that maple syrup. We're gonna have a cow on a sugar high here. Get off that maple syrup. I swear to gosh, every time I've got the craziest cows on earth in this place. Why at the end of your latest video does the stone train back out of the terminal instead of just flipping around like they usually do? So at the start of the series, I made a rule that we weren't going to have trains reverse. So I've got a mod on there that stops trains reversing and they don't do a flip on their head. And the rule is that the trains have to always go in a forward motion. Mostly have to go in a forward motion. When you get to the multiple units like the passenger trains that can go each way, that's the exception to the rule. Or if it's a short shunting route, if you know what I mean. So if the trains have a short route that they're just shunting on, that's acceptable. But otherwise, yeah, like Zero said, it's a mod and it was a rule that I gave myself. And the other rule that we said was you can't just burrow through a mountain with a tunnel. The tunnels have to be they have to be within reason, basically. So nothing too extreme. But yeah, thanks, Zero. Good question. Good question, Tools. Well asked. Yeah, there is. Yes, we have intercity trains like that in Australia. Zero. That's how I knew that, because I've been on it. I've been on them. And they're cool. I love them. I love those things. And that when we go back to Billy's Bluff, I haven't had a chance to get to Billy's Bluff this week. I'll get back to it hopefully this afternoon. So I can hopefully get something out this evening. I think that line's actually not... I think it's starting to do... Oh, actually, you'll be surprised, Zero. I actually opened up Transport Fever 2 last night, and then I was like, I just don't have time to record. But I checked, Yakhead is going gangbusters, and we'll check that out when I drop that episode later. But yeah. Yakhead has started to go gangbusters, and because I've got little rail buses on that line at the moment, those little rail buses are they're going to get a change out because they are just they're suffocating. They are getting suffocated. Oops. Yes, we do. We do. It's cool, eh? My uncle used to work in the railways in New South Wales. He worked in the railways for years. So I have seen some of those. Holy smelly one, Hank. That's a doozy. Oh. I feel sick. We're off to the woolshed first. Holy moly. Oh, they're sending some to Mexico, are they, Zero? Where are they sending them from here, from Australia? Kimmy Young has just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, friendo. Welcome to the crazy house that is of ham. As Zero likes to say, welcome to the hamsters. Welcome to, maybe we should call it Hamsterdam. Welcome to Hamsterdam. Oh, they're going from the UK? Okay. For the new transit project there? Yeah, nice. Where's Neon? Is Neon's not in today yet? Neon dropped a cool video on hot air balloons. Oh, did you? I want that, Zero. I think we should change it. I think we're gonna get your name, Hamsterdam. Hamsterdam Zoo. We'll change it to that. And then we'll put a big sign up at the front saying Hamsterdam Zoo. How does that sound? Good suggestion, Zero. Right, we go right here? Yes. Right or left? Oh dear. We go left. Yeah, the town's just down here. I'll be there. We gotta get it. I gotta take a wide berth into this shortcut up this hill. Otherwise the trailer does not like it. There we go. For any racing fans, any people that are fans of motor racing or racing games, and you have the Xbox Game Pass, the brand new Forza game has dropped free on Xbox Game Pass. I need to do a U-turn here somehow. Or I need to back this in somehow. I'll just drive in here and back it around. Yeah, so the new Forza game, if you've got Xbox Game Pass, is free on there, which is brilliant. The Xbox Game Pass is brilliant sometimes. Also, like we were saying just earlier, oh gosh, City Skylines 2 is going to be on Game Pass for free. So if you're keen on getting Game Pass, there's a few good games coming out. Starfield's on Game Pass. A lot of great games come out on Game Pass, if you're into that. We'll put this on the end as well. I deactivated this too, didn't I? So, reactivate that, please. reactivate. Let's get this fabric down to the wool, our wool factory, and then we'll I should probably have the beacons on, and then we'll drop the apples off. Oh, how, you know what? You know what's really nice? When you go to the bakery and you buy a really fresh apple pie. Oh, it's got the sprinkling of sugar on top. The pastry is just golden. Oh, the stewed apples inside it. So Amsterdam, 0. Oh, I did more work on yesterday evening on the zoo. You're not a big apple pie fan? I'm not a big dessert fan. I'm not a big sugar eater, 0. I don't eat a lot of cakes and pastries and stuff, but I don't mind an apple pie. God, it's probably been years since I've had one. What's your go-to? What's your go-to dessert? Or if you had to choose something, 0, what would it be? What would it be? I love myself a good carrot cake. That's my go-to. I love a good carrot cake. My best friend's wife, she also loves carrot cake, so we have that in common. And every time if we're out at dinner or something and they've got carrot cake on the menu, Chantal and I look at each other and we're like, Chantal, carrot cake, and she's like, I know, carrot cake. Oh, now brownies are good. Brownies are great, and rhubarb pie. Everyone envisage your inner Homer Simpson right there. Now, if you're wondering why chat's quiet, MGL's been flat out lately. Amy's flat out at work lately. Dan's on his way to work, and Johnny's off having dinner. Just FYI. Alright, we'll drop that in there. We'll go and reactivate the workshop here. Activate. We keep moving. Look at our beautiful cotton. Soon, a beautiful cotton field. We've got so much soybean harvest this year. It's not funny. Oh, okay, you're going to overtake me. We got the soybean field over there. Soybean field here. The soybean field over near the pig farm. We've got cotton. And we've got the sugar beets. We've got a massive harvest coming in this year. Oh, with a thick yellow custard. I even don't mind brownies with some custard. Or brownies with some ice cream. Yum, yum, yum. Right, we better give these tractors a service. I better take them in for their first service they've ever had, which is going to be pricey but worth it, especially with the harvest season coming up. Probably should have done that back there. We'll drop all this off, and then next time we're up at the dealership, we'll check it. We also, because we went to 2nd of September, we should check the sales again as well. Well, have you my mother used to, she went through this phase of making her own custard. Oh man, it was great. Just homemade custard was brilliant. She used to make the creamed rice as well. And she makes divine creamed rice. I think she got the recipe off my nan. Can't remember. Mind you, Mum's always been a good cook. My sister's a great cook. And my other sister would burn the kitchen down. I've got two sisters. One is amazing in the kitchen. The other one will burn the kitchen down. This thing has a mind of its own. It just will not, like, it doesn't adjust nicely. It like goes, okay, that's the way you want me to go? We're just solely gonna go that way. Okay, I'm gonna activate this again as well. Not raisins. Brilliant. Right. Beautiful. Look at all this beautiful apple juice we've got here. We've got a lot of money. We've got a lot of money sitting around, which is going to be good for sales. What's your go-to? Ice cream. Ice cream is great. I like, you know, sometimes you just can't beat a vanilla, but you know what's the what's it called? It's got like a honeycomb, little bits of honeycomb in it or something, or it's called what's it called? Oh gosh, I forget. But you know what I like? I like just vanilla ice cream with the ice, you know, the chocolate topping you put on top, the magic ice topping, and it sets hard and you've got that crunchy. Do you know what I'm gonna do tonight? For the first time in a long time since I've been a kid, I'm gonna go get myself some ice magic chocolate topping, some ice cream, and I'm gonna have it. Do you know what's even better? I think one day we should do it on stream. The ice cream challenge. Let's do the ice cream challenge. Hey Rex, how are we, friendo? No, we want the next one. You reckon that's the best one, do you? Was it hickory I was trying to think of? Maybe like a hickory ice cream. Ah, no, that's not right. Okay. Oh, this is a really bumpy road. I still haven't got the, I still haven't filled in all these potholes. Right, well that's that stuff done. Let's hook up the Landini, and we'll do the poop flinging with the Landini, I think. Right, brilliant. Good parking, Ham. Thanks, Ham. Oh, how good's a bit of rocky road? Oh, zero cookie dough with the big chunks of cookie dough. Have you had the one with the chunks of peanut butter? Oh, chocolate and vanilla ice cream with chunks of peanut butter in it. Oh, and cookie dough. Oh, shut up. everyone get out. Stop talking about all this yummy ice cream and stuff. Right. What are we doing? We need the poop flinger. Do I need to get the skinny tires on? I think I've got the skinnies on, do I not? I think these are the skinniest at the landing. I'll just go down and check this in the workshop. Repair for fire. Yeah, repair it. It's got the narrow tires on. Okay, sweet. Right, so we've just given it a quick service too, which is brilliant. That's its first ever service. Ice cream is good for you. It's good for the soul. I don't know about the midriff, the midsection, but it's good for the. Oh wait, the poop flinger's over here. Ah, you guys all come up with the good choices of ice creams that because I don't eat it, or I don't eat it enough anymore, so I completely forget. Go to Baskin and Robbins, get yourself cookie dough, M&M's, peanut butter, just throw all of the yummy stuff in it. I'm now thinking I probably should have this on the class and then have the bucket on this. So we're gonna actually just drop this here. Yeah, okay. Even though I've got the sensors on this, I know Amy will tell me that I think you don't need the sensors for liming, but I think you need the sensors for pooping and precision farming, for throwing manure around. So I'll put this here. We'll take the class down. I'll get the class serviced. I think we're gonna have to pay to put the sensors on it. The other thing I'm gonna do is get this on here. Okay, so yeah, I'll put. I'm just gonna have to do it. I'll bite the bullet and do it. No, don't be sorry, Fury. How are you, friendo? What's been happening? You had an nap, I saw. We're just talking about ice cream. And, oh, I left the indicator on the class. Right. Stop indicating. I'll just take this down into the workshop, give it a quick little tickle with the service, and fit the new sensors on it. I know, that's what we're all saying. First it was pastries, now we're onto the ice cream, chat. Okay, let's give this a bit of an oil change, and we're gonna fit some 14. Yeah, we just have to, God, that's, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to, another 15. Rikeys. I'd rather just have both tractors fitted with it, so all good. 30k in just one hit. It's a big hit we just took. Right, so fitted, done and dusted. Just had tin roof last night, your favourite. You're gonna have to explain that to me. What's tin roof? I think that's, oh wait, I don't have the skinnies on this. Ooh. Even though it's only just germinated. Let's see if we roll on this, are we going to do any damage to it? No, we get away with it. We'll get away with it. I'm going to do it because we're going to get away with it. The game's going to allow it. I haven't lined that up very well at all. Right, not a huge poop flinger, but we'll see how it goes. Let's chuck it and mark it. I'm an idiot. Who is this idiot you're watching? I think I'm gonna need to go a little bit closer to the edge. This is gonna burn through it too, isn't it? I'll get that top corner later. We are gonna burn through the poop. Oh, it's an ice cream flavor, is it? Tin Roof Sundae. Never heard of it. Sounds interesting. What is in this Tin Roof Sundae that you speak of? I might just try and go around and do a bit of a headland everywhere. I don't think we're going to make the headland though. Look at it steaming off the back here. Oh. Soak it in. I don't think we're going to have enough poop for this. Well, we might. We've got a fair bit up there, and I've got to get some out of the sheds as well. We've also got slurry, so we can convert. We can switch to slurry if we need to as well. I would like a bigger manure spreader, but this one we got in the sales. Can we make it all the way to the end? Come on, make it all the way to the end. We're not going to make it to the end, are we? Oh, come on. What's your money on? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No, we didn't make it. Wow. Okay. After that little disappointment, let's go up here. I don't know if I'll be able to scoot up the side here too much. Might be able to. As much as I'm driving on the field to throw the manure, I still don't want to drive on the field all the time. I want to have that little bit of realism. I should really take all those hedges down, shouldn't I? Vanilla flavored ice cream with a rich chocolate sundae sauce and roasted peanuts dipped in dark chocolate flavored coating. Holy snappin' duckfish, that sounds incredible. I want that in my mouth now. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's off the side of container. What's that? Might need a bigger weight. This is going to take a while. Oops, we've got plenty of slurry. I just want to get this pile down a little bit. I think we'll just use manure for a bit, and we'll do slurry. What do you say? I'm going to grab the orange sherbet, finish up the carton. Good job, Turtles. Oh, that's the description. You had to get it out of the freezer. Yeah, are you also now eating it, Fury? Have a spoonful. Tell us what it's about. Give us the. It must be like a flavor heaven in your mouth. Right, you bash into that. Well, this is good. We'll reduce this down a little bit. I've also got to muck the cows out. Muck the cows, don't muck the cows, baby. Muck the cows, don't tip the cows over. Have you ever been cow tipping? When I was a Boy Scout, when I was younger. When I was a young warthog. No, when I was a Boy Scout and I was younger, we used to go camping and hiking and all that sort of stuff. We used to go past the farms. And, I was a kid. There was no way I was pushing a cow over. But I liked them. I went up and pat them, even though they were sleeping. When all the cows are sleeping, and Ham is a little Boy Scout. Up jumped the scarecrow, and Ham tried to tip over the cow. I failed, but if you let it melt a wee bit, it's awesome. That is the only way to eat ice cream with chunks of stuff and all the yummy sauces and stuff. Let it... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong button. Went a bit high there. It's the only way to eat it is to literally... Careful. Literally just let it melt a little bit. Right, I'm going to do the 2 top fields first, and then we're going to crack on with the bigger one. Hey Dan, I'm glad you made it to work safely, friendo. I am super glad. Welcome to the first hour of your shift. You're in the chair and on the air with Ham and Dan. Ham and Dan driving you home. Okay. Let's watch our hoop flinging ability. Get to the edge. Get to the edge. I always just tuck a bit too far out for the... Look, I'm not super concerned by hitting every aspect of the field. I just want to get a good coverage and a good spread. Watch out, little pixel Hank. You're gonna get run over, buddy, and you're gonna get poop all... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. We're gonna have to wash Hank now. Now he's covered in poop. Ooh, leftover. Johnny, you're bringing in the savory talk. All we're talking about is ice cream and desserts at the moment, friendo. So unless you're having something yummy for dessert, let us know that. But the chili and rice sounds good with the glass of red. What are you going to wash that glass of red down with? Everyone's been talking about the amazing ice creams they have. You need about... Fury says you need about 500 pounds heavier weight. Yeah, I know. I even said that I need to get a bigger weight. I just haven't, okay? We're not using a rake to weed this field either. We're going to be using, we're just going to be spraying the field later when the weeds get a bit older. When the weeds grow up, we're going to spray them. Gotta get up, gotta get up, gotta get up. You think I'm doing awesome by eye, but I'm actually utilizing the precision farming map down in the left corner, or the one right next to me here. But thank you. That's a really nice compliment, but I can't accept that compliment. In no way am I doing this well by eye. But thank you though. That was really nice. In fact, I'm overlapping just a little bit there. But with the precision farming, it actually won't fertilize the bit that's already been fertilized. So you're not actually wasting the product on the section that you've already fertilized. So that's the beauty about precision farming. Or maybe it's only lime. Maybe it's not with the manure. It's either lime or manure where you need the sensors on. I always forget. And Amy's always here to correct me. with I can drive in their field. Yeah, I'll just drive in their field. It's already been harvested. So with slurry, if you do the crops once, they pop up. The ammonia kills weed. Double whammo. Oh, really? I've got a heap of slurry in there. I want to use slurry on the big field. Is that in real life? Is that in real life, or is that in the game as well? That's a really cool thing to... Thank you for that. That's a cool bit of tidbit in real life. That's actually really cool to know. So is it worth... Would it be worth then... And here's a question that I have. Here's a good question I have, Fury, that you might know. What's the deal with digestate? And is digestate worth it or not? Is it just more worth it just to throw the slurry on the field? Let's get that last water. Brilliant. Let's go top back up. Shut it. The gestating game is actual usage and uses as slurry and use a slurry sprayer. Yeah, is it worth using digestate? Is it worth getting digestate processed though, or is it worth just throwing the slurry on the ground? That's kind of my question. Like, what's the benefits to digestate just over slurry? I just don't know. No, it's not. We bought that trailer in the sales ages ago, Dan. This is actually just the first time we've ever used it. So, yes, new because it's the first time we've ever used it. Let's buck it up here. Could try some in-cab action here. Oops. Oops. Spilled it everywhere. Gotta get my dead zones. Hang on. Something on there. Right. I'll just get these dead zones. Something wedged in my pedal, my brake pedal. Did I spill a bit down there? I did. Can I pick that up or not? Push the trailer. I didn't get it. There we go. I just spilt it all out again. Oh, ham, hopeless. Right. It doesn't take many loads of this anyway. Gets turned into a solid with calcium added. It's called lime. So it's... Ah, okay. That's interesting. See, that's the kind of thing I'd like to know. Thank you. Thank you, Fury. Good information. Oh, ham! The bloody pedals are too sensitive. It's like the stop go is not like... It's just going straight into reverse, and I had that sorted. But I did actually have to readjust all my steering wheel the other night. or yesterday actually, because of the NVIDIA driver update. It just always, when NVIDIA does an update, Farming Sim suffers, and I have to go through and reset everything all the time, and I don't know why. Don't know what the correlation between NVIDIA and Farming Sim is, but it resets all my wheel and pedals and everything. Let's do a better one this time. Yeah, that was better. You're total green on your farm? That's brilliant. What's going on here? This should be not easy arm, it's like directional change. Can I have you on? That's on automatic. If I have you on manual, I have to double pump the pedals, which is annoying. I'll just leave you on automatic, which is annoying. But because you're dead zoned is... Maybe I have to put the dead zones out a little bit. We'll be right. We'll keep going. I think we'll do... This will be the last load of manure. Oh, ham. Oh, ham. Did I spill that over the edge? Right. Get in this. Clean up the poop you dropped all over the ground. I reckon I dropped about a bucket's worth on the ground today. Okay, that's all we're gonna do for... Well, I could muck that. I'll muck the cows out while we're here, eh? Hopeless, ham, hopeless. I know. I'll do it in here. This bucket just wants to get so... It has to be so just off the ground and level. Yeah, that goes. Oh, well that's not going to help. That's where that needs to sit, I think, like about there. Where that needs to sit. Chat, moo cow. Someone's put some forks in the way as well. If I just have the bottom flat there, weirdly enough, you know, and I've said this before, I actually have I have a Bobcat ticket. Like I've got my license to drive. Oh, ham. You just get it sorted after you. Yeah, weirdly enough, I have a Bobcat ticket and everything. Driving a skid steer and driving something like this is completely two different things. Like on a computer game, it's just not how you would do this. You would definitely be using a skid steer. And because you're like, your pedals and your levers, it's just, it makes sense. This, I'm struggling with the mouse. The mouse and the camera do my head in. Oh, let's try that. Nah, we're not low enough, see? Excuse me, Mr. Cow. I'm just going to drive through if you're going to do that. Yeah, that's better. It is much, it's much more fun in cab. And it's easy with the camera work. Yeah, don't tell MGL it's not his blue anymore. It's back to baby blue. I like the baby blue color in it. See, and this is the trouble, like, the bucket has to be so precise. I like the buckets where you don't have to be that precise. Pick it all up. Plus, let's not forget, if you're actually in the cab, your vision for implements is so much easier once you're in a vehicle and you've got that full perception. When you're in a vehicle and your perception's not that great, of course you're always going to struggle. Right, that's going to do us today. I'm just going to move that bale back. Buy a bulldozer. Look, I'd like to buy lots of things. There were some harvesters that we want in the actual sales just before, and Dan almost had me tempted to buy it. Lucky you all weren't here. But we're gonna leave. We're gonna stick with the harvester we've got just because we're in so much debt. I'm gonna roll this bale over here. We're gonna pretend to roll it over there. There we go. Did you know your head's through the wall? I did not do that to you. You did that to yourself. Shut the gate. We're going to drop off that bucket. We'll pick up our forks. Safety mode. We'll drop this in here. Okay, you can stay here too. Next load we're going to do slurry. Slurry in a hurry. Use the forks leg. Oops, this way. Oh, hang on. The blue reminds me of the blue otter pops we used to have as kids. Oh, we had the popsicles we used to have were called Zuper Dupers. And they had superheroes on them. They're the ones I remember. Let's go this way again. Zuper Dupers. Yeah, see, and that's I'm wary of that too, Fury. Like, being in cab is more realistic, obviously, but for content, it's better if everyone can see what's going on as well. Yeah, it's more realistic being in the cab, but for viewing purposes, this actually is quite nice. Zoopa, doopa, poopa, poopa, scoopa. Spread your poop on the field. So I did some more work on the zoo building last night. Did some gardening work and stuff around it. Started playing with the roof stuff. I'm still not happy with the building, so I don't know what we're going to do there. I might change the roof again on the building. I'll have to show you next time we play Planet Zoo. What we'll do. Oops. Panda Pops. The heck's a were they like lemonade flavor and that sort of stuff? Fury, I had people tell me last week that I couldn't believe I stacked an entire trailer of bales in cab. Not my first rodeo, I said. That's a hard thing to do. If anyone's been here long enough, they know that I will not tolerate stacking bales in this game. I will instantly just go and lease an auto trailer. But I'm not I can do it. It's not like I can't do it. It just takes me a little bit longer. And once again, for viewing purposes, I try and do it. I try and get through things like tedious jobs like stacking bales as quickly as possible. Right, we're going to switch to slurry after this. Slurry in a hurry, I like to call it. I think we've got about 18 or 19,000 litres of slurry sitting there, so we might have enough just to get through this field. I'm hoping. I'm hopeful. Unidentified fizzy drink. Is that what UFD stands for? Thanks for that, Dan. I was like, what's a UFD? We had Panda Pops in the UFD. Unidentified fizzy drinks. Brilliant. Right, let's throw this poop chucker back here. Throw the poop chucker back. Grab the slurry tank. We might use the Landini for this one. I will admit, I prefer reversing trailers in the game from in-cab. Oops, ham. Wait. Sneak it up there. Brilliant. Right. I used to run manual attach mod and everything, but just for now. Oh, we'll wash it. You know what, Johnny? The class is dual wash, so we'll wash it. Can sit here ready for a bath. How's that sound? I prefer to use the Landini, mostly because it has the narrow crop tires on it, and even though the game doesn't have crop destruction after it's been germinated, I still don't like to run just the big fat wheels on it all the time. Oh, full of poop. Oh, Johnny, you'll be pleased to know I took a photo before. What are you saying no to? No, don't use it. I'm using it. You'll be pleased to know that all the cows were standing on top of all your maple syrup down in the back corner, and they were loving every part of it. Right, what's the spread we've got on this bad boy? I know. I took a photo for you. Yep. Well, that's in the thumbnail today, Dan. That's today's thumbnail, is the flying cows. And nobody said... Everyone always talks about these flying pigs. No one was willing to realize that cows were the ones that were doing the flying. Yeah, brilliant. I just read your comment there, Fury. Yes, show us some tips next time in your video on Monday. Yeah, brilliant. I'll make sure to check that out. get on the inside of the field here. Bit low for jumping over the moon. Yeah, and there was no dish and there was no spoon. You bought Planet? Did you really? It's a great game. It's a lot to get into because there's a lot of game mechanics in Planet Zoo, especially with the raising of the animals and trying to get them. You got to get them to a high level. You got to make sure that they don't get sick. So you got to have the vets on standby. You got to do study for them. There's a lot of game mechanics in that game. People don't realize. I think you have to manage. Game mechanics that I've done a lot before, so I've already got some of the animals I've got. I've already had. I'll just keep going down here for the time being. Yeah, some of the game mechanics I've gone through in previous plays, so I've already unlocked them, and once you unlock them for all your franchise zoos that you have. The best thing about that game is the tutorial. The tutorial teaches you so much about the game. I know, they need more bins. People want the bins, right? They want what they want. And you always put a bench and a bin together. Benches and bins live together. I don't think we're going to have enough to finish this field. But I'll just do everything I can down to this point, I guess. And then we'll just have to fertilize it with whatever we've got left in the mineral fertilizer, I think. The speakers, the speakers, there's two purposes for speakers. You can have music and stuff and ambient sounds around the park for them. The second is educational. Now, the more education you have and the higher level of an education you have on an animal and you play it through the speakers, the more people will pay money. Because the more educated you're making them on that species of animal. So it's another game mechanic loop. So the speakers have a massive massive thing. Well, here's the thing. I thought it wasn't half the fur. I thought it was based on soil type. I think you might be right. I've always questioned this because I've heard multiple different stories that the fertilizing depends on your soil type, and I was always like, well, I don't know. If you just keep fertilizing, surely you'll get it in the green. Or it only just puts on what it needs to put on, is what I heard as well. So the top left corner, it's actually putting that 80 kilograms per Newton hectare, is what I thought was happening there. And it varies depending on the soil type, but how would I know? I'm not a farmer. That's just me making assumptions. One sec, gang. I'll just get this. Hang on a sec. Oh, let me get to the top of the hill first so I don't lose momentum. It's set up for half rate. Right. Gives you what you need. Okay, that will make more sense. We'll probably do another fertilizer run because I got the mineral spreader over there, and I've got some fertilizer as well. We'll probably throw that on later. But in all honesty, we may not even get to harvest these fields. I'm predicting with this year's harvests and products, we're probably going to get out of debt, and that'll be the end of this series. One sec. Just had to sort Hank out. He's all good. Okay. I don't think we'll have much slurry left, I'll be honest. But that's interesting to know. So you would just have to keep doing layer and layer. You'd have to do two spread. And I gotta be honest, you run out of slurry and manure so quick. I feel like it's quite crazy how quickly you run out of it. Does it run out that quick in real life? Ah, well that makes sense then. Thank you, Fury, that makes sense. You have... Johnny, I will be getting out of debt, friendo. Don't you? That's how we're going to win this game. And then move to the next... And then we're moving to our next survival roleplay series. I will survive. Yeah, yeah. As long as I know how to farm, I know I will survive. I've got all my crops to give. I've got all my cows to live. I know you love my music. I will survive. Yeah, yeah. What you do for precision is slurry, lime, slurry again, then seed. Amy! It's Gloria. Thanks, Amy. Just call me Gloria. So you adjust the XML files to be more realistic settings. Yeah, see, that's what I think. I feel like you run it... The slurry goes way too quick. CG! Are you referring to me as welcome back, old man? If so, thank you. Amy, how has work? You're getting punished at work, Amy. How are you, CG? Right, we'll drop this off back here. Drop this off at the station. And I guess we'll go get the mineral spreader. We're gonna have a real eclectic mix of oh, that sheep's doing funny movements in the background there. Oh my gosh, wow, you are working hard. I hope they're paying you overtime. I don't know how much I think this is all lime in this. It is. I'm not going to worry about this now, am I? I don't think I have any fertilizer here. I think all the fertilizer is back up there. Oh, just do it, Ham. Do it, and then don't do half jobs. Always do a full job. Let's throw all our lime over here. Did that work? Yes. Okay, all the limes over there, that's fine. We'll go and get the fertilizer. It's 20 to 8. You're working. Oh, I know. Amy's been she's had a busy week. You've had were you working this much last week too, Amy? Alright, let's go for a drive. Let's go drive. Kite. What's going on at the moment? Why have you got why are you so busy? Why are you so busy? This is the worst week. You're not wrong. Still at work. Don't worry. Amy, Dan's at work too. Hey Dan. How's work going? Oh Dan, you'll almost be your first hour down, yeah? I'm at work too, gang. I'm working too. Oh dear, so another 24 minutes and that's your first hour down. Oh, it's tax season, is it? Oh, it's September 30th. Oh, see, in Australia, the financial year here, I assume it's the same there. Is it not June? Is it not June to June? June, July each year? I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I don't work in the industry, so I don't know. All I know is that our financial year is June to June. No, July. June? End of June. One of those two anyway. In the US, they make us raise the forks so they're even with the bonnet on the tractors. Same way though, forks down. Yeah, I didn't. If I go down too far, does that? That's why I was trying not to put it down too far, because this, and the only reason I have it that high is because the when you play this, the gutters on this map will just flip your vehicle. So the gutters on this map are really aggressive. So that's why I kind of have them higher, because I kept clipping on them. Oh, you raise them to the edge of the bonnet. It's a bit like that. Alright, where did it's all down here. Okay. UK is 6th of April to 5th of April. US Canada tax year is January to December. Yeah, Australia's 1st of July to 30th of June. There you go. Yeah, when our financial year is halfway through the year. I want to check at the rate or not Cisco's at. So we put... Okay, alright, fair enough. So we should see a box of clothes out the back here, yeah? Brilliant. Okay, we'll fill this up and we'll keep going. So we got half manure, half slurry, or we got a third manure, a third slurry, and we'll have a third mineral. December 31st. What a great date that is. Keep right, December 31st in your diary, gang. It's Ham's birthday. Alright, who's got a joke for today? Don't forget tomorrow's Ham. Amy, are you going to be working late tomorrow as well? On Friday evening? It's our Friday the 13th Halloween stream. Or one of them anyway. Our first one for the Halloween season. We're not going to need 10,000 litres, but I'll get it all back to the farm anyway. Probably not. Probably not working or probably not there. Till March 30th. Oh, is that right, Johnny? Oh, it's your sister's birthday tomorrow on Friday. Is it your sister's birthday on Friday the 13th? Oh, don't let Freddy Krueger know. They figure if stuff needs to be done, we can always work on the weekend. Oh my gosh. No, Amy. Tell them that you've got games to play and stories to tell. And there's a bear in there and a chair as well. If no one gets that reference, then I guess you don't get that reference. Right, here we go. Dan's got a joke. Johnny, so starting in January we start to hide our money. Dan's got a joke. Why did the daisy not supposed to be there? Why did Daisy the cow wear a bell around her neck? Because her horn didn't work. That's a good start. I feel like it's a good warm-up. It's a good one. Oh god. Oh. You still got a laugh out of me. Fury, are you talking about your sister? She's always been different. Oh, your poor sister. Dan says, first farmer, my cow fell down a hole and I had to shoot it. Second farmer says, did you shoot it in a hole? First farmer, no, in the head. Oh dear. Oh dear, Dan. What's black and white and eats like a horse? A zebra. Oh, Johnny. When was that joke yesterday when we were playing Farming Sim? Yeah, but she's younger, so being the oldest, she gets the jokes. Fair enough. Oh, crikeys. Where was that joke yesterday playing Planet Zoo? Fury says, I used to be addicted to soap, but now I'm clean. Dan says, did you hear about the farmer who ploughed his field with a steamroller? He wanted to grow mashed potatoes. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I forget if we've got 40 meters on this thing then. I tell you what, we probably should go over everything again with this with the mineral, just so we get the good spread, hey? Oh man. Johnny says, what did the mummy cow say to the baby cow? Past your bedtime. Fury says, why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in one. That's a classic, that one. Oh, we need to put the class on this, I think. This thing's struggling. It's not even Dad Joke Friday, and this is brilliant. This is a warm-up for tomorrow. As farmers, We hear a lot of dad jokes. We hear a lot of jokes about sheep. We'd tell them to the dog, but he'd heard them already. That was a good one. I just love clean jokes. We may as well just do this whole field, I think. We're getting a nice big green coverage on it. Oh man. Johnny says, which farm animal keeps the best time? A watchdog. Tool says, teacher asked me to spell Norway and then told me I spelled it wrong. I said, no way. I said, no way. Spell Norway. No way. Oh, classic. I'll be honest, we're gonna do all the preps for these fields. I just feel like we're not. I've got this feeling. I got a feeling that we won't have to do a harvest on them. We probably should close out the series. Even if we've made all the money, we probably should to close out the series, but I'm ready. I'm ready for our next challenge, put it that way. Johnny says, knock knock. Who's there? Cows go. Cows go who? No, silly. Cows go moo. Oh, Johnny. Get out. Get out. No, cows go moo. Did your grandchildren tell you that joke, Johnny? Brilliant. I still love it. You know me, I love it all. Cows go who? No, silly. Cows go moo. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh. We're gonna have to do one more strip up the guts there, up the top. But that's fine. It only uses what it needs to use. That was a good burst of jokes, gang. Oh wait, I was reading the jokes that I went offline. I don't think that was a joke though, was it, Fury? You said your granddaughter... Oops. Your granddaughter hid the remote in a potato chips bag. She said she knew I would find it. Oh, Johnny's got another one. It's not a knock-knock one, so we're okay. I'll go back up the top here and just get this strip. It was serious. I kind of gathered it was serious. And brilliant. How clever is your granddaughter? That's brilliant. Johnny says, why did the Scarecrow win the Nobel Prize? Because he was outstanding in his field. Oh man. I gotta give it to you. That was the greatest recovery from the cow knock knock joke ever. That was a good one. He was outstanding in his field. It's so basic, yet so clever. It's so good that clean jokes can make you laugh. Because if it didn't, you'd be crying. Fury says, do I want the good news or the bad news? Oh, what's the good news? What's the bad news? I'm still indicating, by the way. That's my biggest thing in this game. I am always forever indicating in this game. Okay. I may as well go up and finish that other little field. Get it done. I haven't done any grass maintenance these days. We've just been doing the grass, whatever. Actually, is the grass... Grass will be ready for a cut soon. It's not quite. It's in the middle growth stage still. Is that... are you asking me, do I actually want the good news or the bad news? What's that? Good news. Great job on the hard work on the meadow with the precision. Grass gets no input or extra from any fertile lime. Rex says, any more of these and I'll unsubscribe. You love it, Rex. Are you talking about the grass field just over there? So if you fertilize the grass field, Fury, does that mean that it actually doesn't do anything for it? So you get no yield bonus from fertilizing or liming the grass field? Is that what I'm hearing in precision farming? Because if that's the case, then that's brilliant, because I haven't been doing it for a while, actually. Oops, ham. Because we actually haven't been doing it for a while, that field there. Just been letting it go. Wait till, well, tomorrow, Rex, tomorrow's Friday the 13th stream. While it's supposed to be scary, I'm hoping that it's normally Dad Joke Friday as well. So I'm really hoping that the dad jokes can lighten the mood of the scariness. I think the last time we did, last year when we did Halloween, I did nighttime streams, so I was in the pitch black as well, and I was scared. The noises in some of the games just do your head in. Ah, right. Well, that's brilliant, because I actually haven't done any... I have not done any maintenance on these fields for a long time, so that's good to know. Thank you. So I'll just continue not to do it then. Amy, those dolls were creepy. The noises, oh, and their little scuttering feet, I can still hear them. It's giving, I've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps on goosebumps just thinking about it. Ugh. We're not playing that game again, don't worry. I would like, gang, some, and you know what the best thing this year is? It's all going to be in high definition. We're not going to be in terrible quality definition this year. It's all going to be 2K resolution. Field prep done until we have to do weeding, but we'll worry about that later. Next is we're moving on to harvest time. Harvest has broken. Ooh, now we've got a lot of harvesting to do. So we've got cotton harvester to lease, and we've got to lease the sugar beet harvester. Ooh. Is that bigger than the one I've got? It does a 12-meter chuck, 16.5 cube. I think it is bigger than mine. Yeah, 9-meter cube, 15-meter chuck. So we got a 15-meter chuck. This is a smaller chucker, but a bigger capacity. That roller we don't need. That truck is probably the one I'm more interested in, but I just don't think we need that anymore. It's too late. Too late in the piece to be buying that. It would have been handy earlier on. So we're just going to be leasing this bad boy. How much are you going to be to lease? 24k. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because you get the green fertilizer with it, right, Fury? So we haven't been rolling this one either, because when we started out, I started off with next to no money. So I just hadn't been able to afford to buy a roller. And it got to the point now where grass is not our mainstream thing. We're only just using grass now for cattle. And then we cut one just because it's there to cut, and it can be extra silage bales. So the grass care I've moved. We were really heavily grassed in the last playthrough. So I've tried to move away from a lot of grass in this one. Amy, you're off back to work. Oh, let's all put some good vibes in for Amy. Let's get some good vibes in chat for Amy. Hope you get home soon, friendo. Where are they? They're here. Good vibes, Amy. And you can have a bit of Hank love too. Amy, you need to do this when you go back in.
Red alert! All crew to battle stations.
Right, we need to. So that's that. I don't know if I'm going to lease the trailer. I might lease the cotton trailer. We'll wait. I'll weigh that up right at the end. We'll just leave the bricks in the field, I think, until we need to. Soybeans are fine. We've got a harvester for that. Although leasing another harvester to get 2 harvesters on the roll might be okay. We'll play that by ear. And then sugar beets. I think last time... What did we lease last time for sugar beets? We leased it in a trailer, didn't we? I think we leased this. Which works out much cheaper, but it was a pain in the ass to maneuver around. No worries, Fury. Go and check out that stream and let us know if they're good as well. And then you're off to record some videos. Oh, excellent. We'll catch up with... Make sure you go check out Fury Machine Gaming's channel. I put it... Actually, it might still be in the link down in the description below. Is it? Let's check out. Did I put it in the link down below? Yeah. You can check out Fury Machine Gaming's channel in the link below. He does great, and he's very knowledgeable. He's a real-life farmer that does also farming sim stuff. It has thousands of hours in farming sims. So go and check it out. He's great, knowledgeable, and really entertaining. You can go and check him out. Fury, just you can let us know if there's... Yeah, no, don't be sorry, friendo. Go and do that. Go and do it. Go and check him out. We will... I'm thinking this harvest, even though we don't need it for very long, we might harvest... we might lease one of the big bad boys. What's this thing like? We don't need it to be... How much are you to lease? You're only 16,000. We're going to lease one of these ones, I think. Or maybe even like one of these ones. See how we go. I think you need the header for that. This one here comes with the head. This one does not. You need to get that with it. We'll figure that out tomorrow when we start harvesting anyway. ABC! Alright, let's wash this. Then I got to put some water into the gardens. Holy snapping duckfish, BC. Just gifted 10 memberships to lucky people. BC, that's a huge amount of support, friendo. Oh, congratulations to all those new members. Holy moly, BC.
Alright.
Did you mean to do that, BC? Let's get some good vibes in chat for BC now. Holy moly, mate. You already provide such a big amount of support. You did not need... Oh, thank you, mate. I'm speechless. You meant to do that. Oh, you cheeky bugger. You cheeky bugger. You know how to make an old man blush. Johnny's put the burger on toast up. One day it will be 50. Holy moly. No, don't do that. No, that's too much, friend. Oh my gosh, BC. Thank you. You're the best around. Don't tell the others. Don't tell the other people in chat, BC, but I said you're the best. Holy snapping duckfish. Congratulations to all those new people, by the way. Welcome to the Hamsterdam. BC, we're doing a... hey, BC, do you know... We're doing Friday the 13th stream tomorrow. It's the first Halloween stream of the season. Do you know any scary games? The two games I've got currently are called Fear Therapy and Demonology. They're the two ones I've got lined up for tomorrow. But if anyone has suggestions, not just BC, but if anyone has suggestions on a scary game they'd like to see played, that could be that could scare the pants off me, I'm all ears, or I'm all eyes anyway. Secret's safe with you. Thanks, BC. No, that's incredible, friendo. Thank you so much. I'm actually speechless. Where am I putting this trailer? Back here. I'm flustered now. I'm flustered. I'm lost for words. Let me get this around here, please, without destroying the trailer. Well, the two games I've picked there are they're like multiplayer games, but you can play them on your own as well. They're like those Ghost Hunter styles where you go into a place and you have to try and identify what it is using equipment and stuff like that, like Phasmophobia style. But I am looking also for single player ones. Now the one that I did like was the Mortuary's Assistant, but the Mortuary's Assistant I've seen played heaps of times, so I don't think that's going to be beneficial to us, unfortunately. So we're not going to be doing that one. I just want to go move the melons out of this field, and then we'll move on to the next day where we start the harvesting. Little Nightmares 2 is good. Ooh. Okay. Little Nightmares 2. Ugh. Whatever that one was we played last year, it was scaring me. But the one with the dolls that Amy was talking about before, that scared the pants off me. Just a little oh, I can still remember it. Okay, anyway. Let's sleep and begin the harvest. I think we're gonna get the easy we're gonna set the worker off to do our first soybean field. While they do that, we're gonna harvest the beet field. Little Nightmares 2. Let me just bring it up, see if I can see it in here. Ah. Little Nightmares, Little Nightmares. There's Little Nightmares 3 as well. Did you know that? That's a thing. Oh no, that comes out next year, 2024. Where's this Little Nightmares 2? It's got some positive, oh, here, hang on. Before we kick off, this, let's check it out together. Pause. Let's all check this out together. This is the launch trailer. Okay, let's check this out together. Everyone, buckle up. It's probably not in great quality, but we'll see how it goes. Never has a nightmare been so appealing. Wait, that said appealing, didn't it? I missed it. Oh, this looks like a great little puzzle game too, is it? It's like a little puzzle adventure game too. Yeah, this could be interesting. Ramps up. Ugh, creepy hands. Creepy doll hands at that. Ah, very cool. Little Nightmares. And then Little Nightmares 3 coming out. Okay, cool. Wish list it. Just so I don't forget it. Excellent. Thank you for the suggestion. Let's go back to farming. Let's go. I've already got the heebie-jeebies thinking about tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to slow time. Oh, don't tell me it's going to rain. I'm going to just slow time down a little bit here. Let's check the weather forecast. Thank you for that, BC. Also, thank you for the 10 gift bomb that you dropped. That is huge. You, sir, are a wonderful person. I can't believe it. Right, I'm flustered, see? We're into harvest season, that's fine. I want to know weather. 11 o'clock it's going to rain. Only 11 to 12 though, so not a big rain. Right, well let's get, if we go down here. Go at the gate. We'll get the combine. We'll get the combine and we'll drive up the road. Cyber lets you spend money from time to time. Well, thank you, friendo. You should spend it on you. You already have massive support for the channel, so thank you. It's good to see all the green com badges in chat too now, starting to build up. Loving it. I'm loving it. How's Johnny's Canadian maple syrup doing over there? Oh, there's another box. Right, this thing's going to need fuel at some point. We'll fuel it on the way to the next fields. We've got 2 massive soybean fields that need to be harvested today and 1 smaller one. What's that, Tools? You've had separate accounts from day one, works for us. Oh, my slow harvester. How much I wanted to upgrade you just before, but I didn't let it happen because I knew I needed money for leasing equipment. Are you wife and I? Yeah, that works. Hank and I tried to have separate accounts, but he just uses my accounts for everything. And I use my accounts for nothing. I'm gonna actually pop this over into this bushland over here. I think they're ready. These look ready. Soybeans ready to harvest. We are going to kick off the harvest here today. While they do that, we're going to lease the beets. I'm also going to have to get the class ready with the trailer. I'm going to be taking multiple trips. So I'll put Gary or Rachel on this field straight up while we go to the beet harvest. Yes. No, Hank, Hank lives like an absolute king, put it that way. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I like spoiling the dog. He only gets one short life. Are we already, oh we are, okay. Yeah, the dog only gets one short little life, so I want to make sure he has a good one while he can. No, because one day when he's not around, it'll be sad. It'll be the saddest day of my life when that dog's not around, but at least I know I've given him the best life he could probably ever have. He's asleep over here now. Right, there's a bit of a headland there. I think it'll be right up the other end. We'll just kick off Gary, or well, it could be Gary or it could be Rachel. I don't know who it's going to be today. But it's a nice rectangle field for the AI. Who have we got in the seat? Today we've got Gazza. Gazza's in the hot seat. Out we go. Now I need to, we're going to lease. We're going to do the beats now. I'm going to use this. I'm probably just going to lease this one, which is 24,000. It's overkill, yes, but I want this to be done quick, smart. And because how fun is it using massive equipment like this? Gary, we have to make sure we get the class and we get the trailer on the back so we can empty Gary out pretty quick. This thing drives actually really quick. This is extreme overkill for our little beet field, but I don't care. This thing drives brilliantly. You know, Tools just says, you know, Gary just got out this morning. Well, that's good, BC. Yeah, you have the separate accounts, but it's a team effort at the end of the day. My brother and his partner are like that. They do the same. What, hang on, what's this? Dan says, cough, cough, class. Oh, look at our cotton. Oh, I wonder if we can get the contract for that field too. Oh, we should try and get the contract for that field as well. Zero's back from outer space. Alright, we've got the mega massive overkill machine here. I just need to check to make sure this is ready to harvester. That's ham for harvest, if you didn't know. These are... Well, it says remove foliage, but I think that means they're ready. They look ready. That looks done. So, we've got the topper on board. Oh, got the topper on board. Unpack. That car's just gonna have to wait. Look at this thing. Mega. It's like a transformer. Sugar beet. You get a lot of steering wheel jerking when you're in the cab. What's that about with this thing? So, I want to lower the header. I want to turn it on. I think that should be it. That should be working. Yes, it's working. Right, now while you do that, we're going to go and get the class here. We're going to get the trailer. And we've got to go empty Gary out. Don't say it. Don't you say it. I know what you're thinking, all of you. In-game ham. You're talking about the jerky wheel. Mine's actually quite nice. Actually, I got my force feedback today, which I'm really happy about. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Now the beauty thing is, because we're doing soybeans, we can take a load of soybeans off Gary here, drop them at our place, and then we can empty the beets. Let the beet drop. That's what she said, Dan. I knew you were gonna say it. We can unload Gary. Oh, I used the controller, not the wheel. Does it vibrates a lot, does it? Oh, gas is going up the wrong side of the field. We'll get him on the way back down. He's alright. Yeah, we'll get him on the way back down. We'll keep going with this. We might not need to... We may not need to actually, what am I saying here? Unload. We might be able to do this whole field just with this. I doubt it, but that'd be great. Could. I don't want to drive in the field too much here. We'll go back here. Holy moly, we've already got a lot of sugar beet in. That's what I mean, this little field produces so much sugar beet. Didn't go right to the top either. Are you kidding me? Oh, you muppet. Right, I'm thinking we try and get the contract for that big field as well, just to get some extra cotton in. But we've got 2 big fields with cotton. We've got 2 large fields with soybeans and 1 smaller field we're doing now. The smaller one will be done ASAP, so that's not too bad. try not to destroy the crops too much. We'll go out here. Don't imagine if I put the least $450,000 bit of machinery in the river. Oh gosh. Actually, I'm just gonna oh damn it. Is he back down that way? No, I'm gonna miss him again. He's gonna turn around by the time I get down there. No. You just wait, there you go. That means he'll be able to do the rest of that field just on the one tank, so that's brilliant. Why is that car stopped over there? I don't even care. I don't care. Whatever. You just stop there if you want to do that. Slow unload. Right, we'll head back over now. I can start getting soybean production back underway for the soy milk. And we can finish off the beets ourselves, and then we'll get that combine sent over to the next field. It'll need a wash when I'm done anyway, so may as well put it in the river. Is that what you're saying? Can we all just take a moment to say how wonderful BC is for doing that? That was huge. Congratulations to all those new members too. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, I know that was incredible, wasn't it, Dan? The thing with the cotton harvester that we're going to lease it, because it works on an hourly basis and it drives at snail's pace, I don't want to drive the combine from the shop to the fields. I'll want to pick it up on the trailer. So we're going to do that with the low loader that we've got. Okay, brilliant. We can start getting this back up and running. Is there a front door to this building? Here we go. Right, we'll get this back up and running. Activate. You can... Yeah, I suppose you can come down here. Yeah, if we get the contract for that massive field, imagine all the cotton we can get extra. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Excuse me. Using a machine like this is just so much quicker than the way we did it last time. Just whip down this edge and grab this stuff too. Holds a lot of sugar beet, doesn't it? Oh, it's brilliant because you can actually see where you're going. The articulated steering's brilliant on this. Did I just miss a strip? I think we're right. How's Gary doing? Gary must still be going. The big harvest is underway, Gabe. The big harvest is happening. Rock the boat, baby. Don't tip the boat, oh no. Right, I do want to swing around and get these ones just here before we crack on. Ooh, Hanky, that's a smelly one, buddy. Can we actually, can I use my mirrors to see out the back? Not really. Hard to see where we're going here. Oh, not too bad. It's a very awkward field, I'll be honest. It's a really awkward field for doing this kind of work. Any other, if you're just doing combine harvesting, if you're just doing wheat or something in this field, perfect. But something like sugar beets, I'd probably pick the worst field for it. Alright, so I'm gonna do a bit of a headland here. We'll go down the far side and then we can crack on with the way we're going. So I think next playthrough we try and work up into some different products again. Much like we did this one, we really, compared to the last series, we've really expanded our products this series and I'm enjoying it, like what we're doing. I think we try and do some different kind of products next time, and I think next time we should get into more vine work and grape work and olive work that we haven't really done in the last couple of series. We just scratched the surface of it in the last series. And we haven't done any of it in this one, so I think we should do a lot more grape and vine work in that one. Sounds like a grape idea, doesn't it? Thank you. It would have taken you so many hours, Johnny. It says, Johnny said in the Texas map, he harvested a field of sugar beets. It took hours, literal hours to do, and paid. Is that 150,000? I thought it would have paid more than that for a field of sugar. That's still a lot of money, though, isn't it? That's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Hey, Hank, go fix your ear, buddy. Your ear's all folded up. Right, Gary must be pretty much finished, yeah? Money's still ticking down. He's got to be close to being finished. Because once he's done, I'll get that combine sent over here. I'll get Gary to bring it over. Now's probably, actually, you know what I should do, Dan? I should probably get you to come in now just so we can test the server and you can help out with some of the harvesting, but just to see how the latency goes. I should probably get you to come in and do that. You can help out with some of the harvesting. What a nice view of that river, Johnny. Shut up. Alright, we'll do a trailer unload just here too. Hank's out there letting the neighbours know he's still alive. Good job, Hank. You'll be just as good as Gary. I'll be like, where's Gary and where's Dan? Gary and Dan will be down at the pub. Nice time for a swim. You guys get out of it. We're not swimming. So you'll be swimming with the fishes. Right. Let's unload this. That's a good shot. I kind of want to get that. That's a good shot just like that, isn't it? And we're still indicating on the... Yeah, that's a good shot. We're still indicating on this. Holy moly. It's going to fill the trailer. And it's not even empty. Wow. Right, is Gary done? I think Gary's done, isn't he? Alright, so we need to go get Gary sorted out. Bigger trailer, and that trailer's it's a decent sized trailer, that one too. This machine is so much better than the one we used last season. Right, when I get this up here, just gonna go get Gary. We're at 0.3 of an hour, so we're not gonna exceed the leasing cost on this, which is brilliant. Really happy about that. Let's just sit here for a sec, please. Oh, that's what I want. Even you would have finished the field, Dan. Maybe. He says with a big grin down at the pub with Gary. Hey Dan, hey Dan, where are you? Oh, I'm just down the road. Are you with Gary? Maybe. Did you finish the field? Maybe. Testing the hops. you and Gary are getting into hops farming. I see. So you've got to go test. You got to go quality control the hops. See what it's like, eh? And the barley. Smart Alec. Oh, you did, Johnny. Brilliant. Have you started using it? Right. Good. J-O-B, Rayobi. That's a decent decent harvest out of that. Pack it up. Oh, it's because it's got stuff in it. We can't fold it because there's soybeans in the actual machine. Right, I'll get this back on the trailer, and we'll get this sent over to the next field. Actually, we've got to get it sent back and offload all these soybeans first. I would really love a bigger harvester. This thing's going to need fuel as well. Interesting. I should probably send this to the... I'll send this to the gas station. What's that show? Have you seen Father and Son do bourbon reviews on YouTube? No, I haven't. Is it good? Do they... I guess the start of the episode would go well. How does it go at the end of the episode once they've tested a few bourbons? How does that go for them? When I was a young warthog. I can't get that out of my head now. Sometimes they're a bit tipsy. Classic. Now we have to be wary of the weather. I did slow the time right down so we could get all these harvests done today. But I suppose we'll put the time back up to 3 times. We'll start rolling. We'll put the time up to 3 times as a good time because we've still got tomorrow to do all the harvesting as well. I think I missed a strip, but that's okay. Like when they're ranking 6 different ones at the same time, they taste each one at least twice. We better just test this one again, eh? Classic. I don't know if I quite... I think I need to test it a little bit more. Let me test yours for poison. Or let me test yours for poison. I better just test this one again, just in case yours, because I picked up your cup, might taste differently. Alright, let's move on to the next one now. We've still got 5 to go. Yeah, so this is number 3. Number 3 is really tastes like bourbon, and when bourbon is in your mouth, it goes down like bourbon. This one's also a good bourbon. This has been a good review. We've been reviewing. Oh dear, I can just imagine. Oh, that tractor's stopped, isn't it? Gary has not made it to the gas station. Gary gas station, they call him. Can't make it there. Gary's gone. Gary! Okay, almost done the sugar beets. So that'll be 2 fields done, and then 4 big ones to go. Ooh, yeah. Plus if we take on that other contract. Oh, has it been done? No, did it get magically harvested? No, please tell me it's still there. I think it's still there. Whew. I think we should take... Should we take it? It's gonna be extra product in our back pocket in the end. It's been a bit since you've been on, Dan. Right, we're almost done this, so this is brilliant. Crikeys. Battle of the Bourbons, was it? Between Truden and Trump. Truden and Trump, the Battle of the Bourbons. Do you guys drink gin much? I love my gin. Like I love gin. I love a good, tasty gin. Right, this is done. Let's get this up the top here, ready for unloading into this thing. I think, oh my gosh, it's actually cotton fields everywhere, isn't it? Right, so that cotton field still, we could still take that contract. I'm thinking we do. I'll still have to lease the machinery. But the lease, the cost of that field's huge, by the way. If we did that harvest, we would probably cover the cost of the leasing for the cotton harvester that we have to get. Right, so I'm just going to bring this in here. Hey, that's how quickly the soybeans work. They're already stacking up. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take this straight to the sugar mill. Take this straight to the sugar mill. We're just going to unload this straight into the sugar factory. This is going to be a lot of sugar. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gin is an excellent drink. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Should be able to unload straight in here. No, you're not going to let us? Open lower harvest. No, you're not going to let us, are you? Damn it. Alright, well, when we bring the trailer up, we can just unload into it. Right, well that's 2 fields done. So we've got this field to do. We've got the soybean field over there. I think we'll take that contract. And we've got the cotton field straight ahead. And the other massive soybean field. Remember we bought the soybean field over the back near the workshop? Look at these beautiful fields of cotton too. They look beautiful. Oh, come on the All Blacks, that's all I say. That'll be a good, that's a good father-son-in-law bonding session, Johnny. Yeah, well that unloads. Where's your... Really? Around this side? Really? Activate. Your daughter's 4'11" and he's 6'7". Holy moly. That's a tall bloke. My best mate's about that tall. He's about 6'6". He's 6'6", my best mate. Been best mates in school. Right, this can go. We don't need that. We don't need you anymore. You can be returned. Thank you for that. Your services are no longer required. You, on the other hand, we... will get you around town. Out and around. Yeah, Gary never made it here. I'll just put some fuel in. Hey. Some fuel in this. And a ginger. Ah, that's it. No, get rid of him. That's enough fuel. Right, we'll take this back over here, ready for unloading. The rain's going to be on us at 11, wasn't it? 11 to 12? Was that it? 2 hours, I think. Or was it 10 to 12? I'll just park this up here in the yard. Good job, Gary. He made it really far. He made it 5 meters. Gary. Alright, I love harvest season because it means that we're gonna have, when it's harvest season, we're almost at the end of the year and we're gonna have bulk products to sell. Yeah, I'm not a very tall, I'm about average height, I think. Dan would have done a better job. Dan would have made it 10 meters. And Gary would have been like, Dan, where are you? Leave that combine in the middle of the road. We're down here testing hops. I want to swing past and get some fuel put in this thing, that's all. Because we've got a couple of big harvests coming up here. Johnny, you're 6'1", eh? 6'1". I'm just shy of 6 foot. I'm 6 foot tall and 6 foot wide. I am a human brick. just a square. Sorry. Okay, so fuel. We'll start. I want to start over at the further as soybean. I want to get the further as soybean field out of the way. So when I'm doing the cotton, I'm doing the cotton fields and the big one together. Yeah, it will just be easier if I do it this way. I might do the headland with the cotton field and set the worker off just to keep going with the cotton. I just went the wrong way. I need to get fuel. And I need to go up the other. I did this all back to front. I'm an idiot. We all knew that. Make a wide turn because I got the trailer on the back here. I came the completely wrong direction. What direction do 4 hams walk in? One direction. Alright, fuel, please. Oh man, this thing just would not turn then. Massive amounts of understeer. How are we stuck? How are we, what are we stuck on? Seriously, game. I always forget that they're rear wheel steer. Yeah, I always forget that combines are rear wheel steers, so you have to turn in a bit differently. My bad. Actually, we need to go back to the factory anyway and drop these off because I'm full of soybeans. I mean, I could bring the trailer. Oh, you know what? I'll bring the trailer over to it. Let's just get this thing up here. Watermelon sugar. Ah, well, you get that sometimes, Toodles. The main thing is she's happy, I guess. Oh, brilliant. We got plenty of space in here to park this trailer up over here. Swing this around. Then we'll get this thing here. Oh, this is a big field, isn't it? Did I not do any weeding in this field? Whoops. Whoopsie. I never came back to weed it. Or did we weed it and I just... No, we definitely didn't weed it. Well, that's okay. We're still going to get a massive yield out of it. With 2 massive fields. That was my bad. I didn't... I completely forgot it. Okay, so I want the auger out, please. I want to go this. We'll bring the trailer over. We'll unload that whole thing. Already got 2 cartons of soy milk up. That's how lucrative this stuff is. Oh, you still miss her. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Whoa, the gutter. Gutter when gutters attack. When gutters attack. An unsuspected farmer driving down the road. Mysteriously taken out by a gutter that leaps out in front of him. Little did he know, the gutter had been waiting. Ouch. Right, auger in. And why'd you pack that up? And worker off. Gary! Oh, great. Gary's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Gary's back. We'll just leave this here, I think. Can stay tuned. Actually, you know what? I'll park this up here a little bit further. Look at that big field of sugar beet. Neon! Hey, Neon, enjoyed that balloon video you put up. And you were saying, Neon, that you, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? You were saying that you, wait. We're gonna have to drive it over there. I'm just gonna have to cop the fine, I think. The money it's going to cost to do this. You were saying you used to work with hot air balloons. That's awesome. But yeah, the 4 a.m. start would have got you. Now this thing here, 15 miles an hour. This does. We're just going to take this one. I don't think we need to worry about that. Let's lease it. Okay. Let's get this down to the field. We're going to cop leasing fees here, which is going to suck, but we have to do it. The other thing is... I think I want to take that contract. I'm not sure yet. You really dislike mornings though? No, I don't blame you, friendo. I don't like mornings. We got beacons on this thing? Nope. This thing should not be driving on the road. Does it have a license plate? Nope, we should definitely not be driving this on the road. Everyone, look away. Gary is a good man. The sad thing is we can't actually see him at the moment, so goodness knows what he's up to. Oh, here he comes. He's on the way back. He managed down the bottom, not too bad. We'll just let him go like this, I think. Yeah, okay, brilliant. When he works for you, does an excellent job. When he works for me, he doesn't. What have you been telling him to say to me, Johnny? Well, let's get this thing unpacked. Let the harvesting begin. I'm being followed by a shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. We're going off the beaten track here. You get better off in the cab at the moment. Doing a better job in the cab. Only because of the damn trees. I'm just going to turn around here and go back up the hill. Just to give us a nice big headland here. This thing actually drives pretty well up the hill, hey? You're back from work, Amy. Are you at home in your own bloomin' home yet? I hope so. Yeah, the trouble is I think Amy's got to turn around and do it all again tomorrow and on the weekend. That sucks, man. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Now you can actually see the rows, so the angles this takes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to knock the headland off up here. I'll take the headland all the way off around, I think, and then we'll chuck the worker on it for a bit while I start emptying out Gary's trailer load. Brilliant. Not a small job. You kind of need like 2 or 3 of these rolling around in one field to knock it over quick. You just bought the Massey Ferguson 7726S, did you? Oh, the mighty Quinn. Only because he ran around in his undies, Johnny. That's the only reason you loved him. The mighty Quinn, fighting alien life forms in just his underwear. Oh, right. Right, Amy, I gotcha. So even when you're at work, you're at home. Working from home. Working 9 to 5. What's Dolly got to say about that, hey? What's Dolly got to say about all these late hours you got to do? I don't think Dolly sang about working 9 to 5. Got to do heaps more overtime. Unless she did, she might have. Stranded Alien Dawn Tools is where the mighty Quinn is from. The mighty underwear fighting warrior. Who, in the middle of the blistering cold, wore nothing but his underwear. And he said, "Tough it out, you lot. I'm the underwear king." Right, we'll do one more up. I'll fix that headland up the top and then we'll set this off on the worker. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get the worker to go up and down this way. That works for me. Okay, so... yeah, this one, please. Gary's down there. Let's do an empty. Gary's doing a good job today. Whatever he leaves down the end here, because I assumed he would not get all of that. I'll get the headland down here at a later point in time. Alright, Gary, before you do a Yui, how about you throw us some grain here, friendo? No, Gary. No, Gary. Gary, just unload first, please. Hey, Johnny, can't play nice. I wanna be the very best Gary ever was. Bum, bum, bum. Gotta catch them all, Gary Mons. Haven't seen Rachel for a while. Rachel must be on holidays. You be me and I'll be you and Gary Mon. Alright, team. I'm going to take a bio break. Oh, Rachel's doing the cotton for us. Brilliant. Rachel's doing the cotton. I'm going to leave you with Rachel for a sec while I take a quick bio break. Amy, I extensively scrolled through the demos on Next Fest. There's probably a couple of games I want to try, but nothing overly taking my fancy. And there's a couple of games like Enshrouded, which a couple of other content creators that I watch have played it, so I kind of, me watching them was enough for me to get an idea of it. Nothing's really taking my fancy. Unless you've got any suggestions that you think I should try, I'm all ears. And we probably should do a next fest day where we just try some demos. One sec. Okay. I can spend all. Anchor, I've got a treaty for you here, kiddo. Hey, buddy. Treat for Anchor? Yeah. Take that over there. All right, how are we getting on here? Cotton harvest is going, and going. Okay, so wait till Gary has a few more loads before we unload for him there. We should. She missed some. That's okay. Gary's missed some too, Johnny. Gary's missed some too. I wanted to look at the contracts because there is the cotton field. Has it gone? Please don't tell me it's gone. No, that field there. I want the contract for that. Would it be under? It wouldn't be under baling, is it? Because it's cotton bales. What field number is this? Field 1. Is there a baling job maybe? I'm not seeing any field 1 jobs there. You think it'd be a harvesting one? That sucks, man. Surely it's ready. This stuff's ready. Why can't I get the contract for it? Ah, damn it. Did somebody order some honey? We have got a... You know what I might do? I might get that mod to get the auto trailer in to pick up a lot of this stuff. And stay there. Because we have got all of the melons, all of the honeys, all of the eggs coming. Yep. What should I do? Should get another... Should I lease another cotton harvester and start on that big field? I'm just wondering. We'll keep going with this one. What was the name of that train game you found? Oh, the one that I did see that I like the look of. Let me just unload this and I'll have a look for you. Also, we were just discussing earlier, I've got 2 games ready for Hammerween Friday the 13th stream tomorrow. But if you guys have any great suggestions, please let me know, because there might be something else that we could play. I probably should set the cruise control to match speed, but whatever. Okay. I know Dead Space. I've played Dead Space. Good game. It's more horror though. It's more like it is a horror, but there's a lot of gore in it though, isn't there? Dead Space. I want more things that are like paranormal jump scare kind of things, I think. Right, the game as we follow on board here, let me have a look. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It might have been under Next Fest. I think it was under Next Fest, and I looked up simulation. Simulation. Let's see if it's still here. Oh, there was actually a game that I was sort of looking at called Foundry. That one looks alright. Mars Tactics. Mars Tactics was another one. Check out Mars Tactics. I like the look of that. There's one called Festivals Headliners. I kind of was like, that kind of looks fun. There's lots of like indie ones that kind of look cool and look interesting, but nothing that ever really makes me want to go, I'm going to download that and try it. There's a game here called Estate Agent that I like, but let me find this one first anyway, the train one. I think it was under simulation. It was either under simulation or... Now you watch, I'll try and find it and I won't be able to find it. Yeah, I meant to put it in Discord the other day and I just never got around to it. No. There's a game here called Zoo Simulator. How much more simulation for zoos can you get other than Planet Zoo? Come on, where is it? What's it called? Simulation. Where's it going to be under? Not that. It was definitely simulation. Maybe I wishlist it. Hang on. Until Dawn. I've seen a playthrough of Until Dawn. Let me just see if I wishlist this game. Otherwise, if I can't find it right now, I will find it and I'll put it in Discord. And I'll make sure I do it this time. If I can't find it here, that is. Airport Sim. I'm waiting for Airport Sim is supposed to come out on the 20th of October, and that looks like it could be pretty cool. Look up that one if you're into that kind of stuff. Airport Simulator. No, I can't find it. I'll try and find it. I swear I wish listed it, but maybe I didn't. Yeah. I'll try and find it and put it in. Train yard builder? That doesn't sound like it. It was basically a model railroad. You could build your own model, like the... Let me look at it here. Train yard. I did see that train yard simulator. Maybe that was it. Train yard. Train yard builder. Is that the one you? Yeah. Is that the one you were talking about? Oh yeah, that's it. Train yard builder. That's the one. There's a demo of it. Yeah, it's a model railroad game. That's exactly what it was. It looked really interesting. Right, we're going well here. Really well. You can just keep chugging away at that. I'm going to do another unload. Oh, it's starting to rain. Does the rain affect cotton, Amy? Okay, we're gonna stop you right there. I'm just gonna stop that there. It was going really well too. We're gonna have to wait for this rain to get through. I'll unload what you've got. I might have to stop you there too. If the rain doesn't affect cotton, I'll just keep this going, but I have a feeling I'm just gonna stop you there. And let's get this grain back into the workplace. Yeah, it didn't tell me, but I just stopped it anyway, just in case. It only lasts for 2 hours, this rain, I think, from now until about just after 12. But I'll double check it. We might fast forward through it. I knew it was on the cards. Did you see that move Gary just made? Pretty slick. What move was that? The move straight to the pub. Oh, you beauty, it's raining. Happy hour. Oh man, I've got all these soybeans in the way too already. This milk already. When's the best time for soy milk? I always check this stuff and I always forget instantly. It's at 7147, which is not the top price. It gets to 82. Ah, it's like halfway. So we've got to wait till it gets back to around that. Wait till it gets around to like that. If it gets up around to the 8 again. That's I can't believe we've just started today and that's already what it's put in. I'll just stack these over here. Okay. I don't think cotton would be affected by it, but maybe it is. You don't really want wet cotton getting in the hopper though, do you? Yeah, brilliant. How much have we got in here now? Oh boy, we are going to have a lot of soybeans this period. We need to bring the water thing over so we can get some more water in here as well. I do have a tap. If only the tap could reach over here, we could just plug it in. Okay, the clothes can just stay there. Actually, you're out of fabric, so deactivate you. We will oh, you're already through that, so deactivate you. Wow, that gets through that pretty quick. And you've got heaps of sugar in there to make sugar. Okay, melons are still good, maple syrup's still cracking along, and the apples are still doing well. Okay, brilliant. So, we just need to fast forward through this. What's in the sales today? Is that the cotton trailer? We could literally buy the cotton trailer for $14,000. No friggin' way. I don't think we need to. What are you? You're 57,000. You're 145 to 170. You're just not anything we need. Cool, but never had a case tractor. Okay, let's get through this, please. Rain should be easing up very shortly. Any minute now. There we go. Okay. We've still got that whole field of soybeans too. And that whole field of cotton. We're getting through it. The team are getting through it easily. Okay, down here. Down the alley where only Gary goes. Met a young Gary, he was down at the pub. At the pub. I said, $10 to do a job. He said, no way, it's happy hour. I know he does a reverse U-turn at the end of the road. I know it's hopeless. No, he's doing a pretty good job today. I forgot to weed this whole field. I'm an idiot, because that's kind of cost us a little bit. Me not weeding this field has been annoying because I've ruined the yield. I've ruined Christmas. Oh, Rachel's in it now. So Rachel's in. That would mean that... Oh, Rachel's doing both jobs. Brilliant. Gary's definitely off at the pub then. There's no bringing Gary back now. I'll finish this. Thanks for doing all the hard work. I'll go around and finish this now. Once that soy milk starts hitting the shelves, we're going to make a lot of money. Just had your new artificial Christmas tree delivered today. It's only 10 weeks, Johnny. It's only 10 weeks. It's beginning to look a lot like artificial Christmas trees. toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see. Is the holly on the tree of the fake tree at Johnny's. So you get what you want. Look, I'll be honest with you. Here in Australia, rarely do you see a real Christmas tree every year. It's probably not good for the environment, cutting down all those pine trees every year. But B, I think we're just like, nah, just throw it up. Oh, we're done with it. Throw it in the cupboard, ready for next year. We're all about easy street, I think. But you can get some plastic or some fake trees this year that look pretty. I mean, not this year, like lately, that look really good. You can get some really good looking fake trees that look real. So at the end of the day, it's just a tree. What matters is the food, the company, and how you manage that company by what you wash down your throat. Oh no, the whole family's here again. Glug 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 glug. Oh, Ham's driving like he's drunk. Oh, whoa, tools. Crikey's tools. Bill says happy wife, happy life, and then he says happy chick, happy.
Shut up, Wesley.
Oh dear. You can see the bottom of the... Is that the bottom of the bale there? Down underneath? I think. Is that it there? Oh no, it's a fuel tank, is it, or something? It's some kind of water or fuel tank. Yeah, one huge bale. What you watch it when it comes out, it's a massive big chonker square of a bale. And there's specific trailers you can get to pick it up. I was considering just using the forks to pick it up and throw it on our low loader, but I'll see. I'm just going to dump them in the fields for the moment. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Dan. Get that auto load trailer. So what this machine on the back here is doing is every time the cotton's put in, it's compacting it down into a big square bale, and it just keeps compacting it until it says, nope, can't compact it anymore, that's it, you're full, let me out. And you'll see it working more and more at the start. You'll see it compacting a lot more, and at the end obviously it doesn't have as much travel. We're almost there, we're almost at 100%. I wonder if this field will just be one whole bale, or if we're just not quite going to make it. Gonna be close. I think we've got just a little bit too much in the field, to be honest. Yeah, we've got too much. We're gonna have to unload shortly. It's not a bad problem to have. At least we got a whole square bale out of this one. 20,000. Oh, no, M. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that's what they look like there. 20,000 litres of cotton compacted all together. And that's what you use to put your makeup on and do whatever else you do with cotton wool balls. Make some clothes. Yeah, now you see those push rods on the side. I'll start working a lot more to compact it now, because it's at a lower standard. So you see how they're going right up and down now. Oh, is that the trees, are they? Most of the real ones come from tree yards that actually specific... Yeah, I suppose so. That's not really bad for the environment. If they specifically grow them for Christmas, then I guess that's their sort of... That's their farm, isn't it, really, when you think about it? The old tree farm. I wonder how many real Christmas trees are brought down each year just to sell... Or how many trees are brought down each year just to celebrate Christmas. I wonder what that stat would be. There's tons up there, are there? Oh, you got it built? Did you find a good location, Neon? I jumped into Valheim yesterday. I might have used one of my other characters to drop off a couple of things for my dude, because I went around looking for a place to live and I died twice. So I've lost 2 boats now. So I was like, I'll just use my other character to drop some ores off, just to speed up things for when we're playing next. I did manage to find... I went up to near where the next boss is, the Elder Boss, and the merchant's up there, so I found where the merchant is. So I'm going to put a teleporter near the merchant so we can teleport in and out from the merchant. Right, let's get this down to this field down here. We've already done 0.5 on an hour on this field. That means we've got... basically 10 hours left on this. Oh, we've got 0.5 left to do on this field. I think it's going to happen. Can we... If I set you off on here, are you going to follow this straight down or not? You are going to go on a funny angle. Whatever. You don't have boats yet? Plus dying. I died so much when I was just on there just to try and... All I wanted to do was just sail around and look for a place to live. And I ended up dying twice and I was like, damn it. So now I've got 2 boats just out in the wildy. What's the... Hey, Amy, are you there? What's the... Because I should just look it up. What's the key binding to set the cruise control speed? Does anybody know that? Dan, Johnny, Neon? Surely there's more than that in there. I suppose it's a 6,500 litre tank, isn't it? Ah, 8,500 litre, I think. 1 and 2 to set the speeds, thank you. So set cruise control with 3 and then 1 and 2 for the speeds. Let's just do a test here. So if I want to go cruise control, so we're on cruise control now. So if I want to go 1, if I want to go 3, That's not working for me, Dan. I can't figure that out. So if I want to toggle cruise control 3, change cruise control speed. Ah, I see it down there. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Got it. Excellent. Let's just cruise control around here for a sec. I want to just have a go at this. If you look on this, on the speedo over there, where it's got 21, 22, 23, 24, 26 miles an hour, just below that you can see the cruise control speed limit. And that's your limit there. So if I actually go, let's see what this does down here. So if we're doing 8, right? No, stop. The pedals keep... What speed are you doing? Let's go like that speed to catch up. That's so much. That's brilliant. Anyway, about 5 and 6 it'll do. Basically, so Johnny, look on the speedo over here. See where it's got 0 miles an hour? Just below that, you see where it's got the 5? That is where you set it, and you use your 1 and 2 keys. So currently I can set it, I've got it set to 3 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour, 5. Now I've got it set to 10. And then when you hit the number 3 key, you'll do cruise control at 10 miles an hour thereabouts. And then you can just keep adjusting it with the 1 and 2 key. So now we're doing 6. Oh yeah, we're going well, Fury. No worries. Good job, Johnny. Thanks. We all figured it out in the end. Brilliant. Yeah, good. We're just getting through this harvest, and then and we've just done one of the. We've actually done a few fields. We're just trying to get through this one. Right. What I want to do here is I'm actually going to stop. I am going to get into the landing. Get into the land. Ding, nee, 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 nee. I need, I want the low loader. You're stuck with your penguins pen. There is so much, that game, there is more to do in that game than you think there is, Fury. Okay. Look at all that grass we mowed last time is just growing back. So much for trimming the edges. Let's see if we can get this big bale onto this low loader. The low loader gets a little lower. Actually, you know what? We're gonna shortcut it. We're gonna go the forest way. Take the forest way home. Probably not the way we should have gone, but it's the way we are going to go now. Landini is filthy. Haven't seen Steven's new map. I have not. I haven't had time to sneeze lately. I haven't even been able to get back to Billy's Bluff. Is it good? Is it, Johnny? Is it a brand new playthrough? Is it that he's doing? Oh, crikey. Yeah, we're heading this way. It's excellent. Yeah, he's quite good at the old, he takes a long time to put his maps together, so he's quite good at it. Very methodical about it. Oh, yeah, no, I saw that. Yep. I did see that. Well, I'm a bit disappointed that we couldn't get that contract for that big cotton field while we're going. It's kind of tilted me a little bit. I'm gonna recheck it because that field looks ready and yet the contract's not up on the board. Keep checking? I'll keep checking. Oh, good job. Wow, you've done a good job. We checked the sales. There's a case tractor in there. There is the cotton trailer here. We could buy the cotton trailer for $14,000. For the moment, I'm just going to try and use this low loader. It's just best with... If you're talking about the big bench seating, like what I had around mine, that's just a thing that you... Can you... Really can't? You had to stop right there. Idiot. Get out of it. You're like Hank. You just stand... Hank has this thing when I walk... If I go to the toilet and I want to get into the bathroom, he'll stand right between me and the bathroom door and I'll be like, come on, Hank. Really? Did you have to stop right there? That was what that car was just doing then. It depends. If you're just putting benches around the park or food benches, then you just kind of make sure that you've got enough covering footpaths and stuff like that. If you're putting seats and stuff in for show areas, I don't know. I don't know enough about. I just put it in where I think it should go. I don't think this is going to work. I'll be honest. If it does, this will be a miracle. No, it's not going to let me pick that up, is it? I just kind of want to flip it onto the trailer itself. Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit of guesswork. No, I don't turn off the cars. I like the cars rolling around. It makes the map... Otherwise it feels empty. It feels like there's no one around. They're not even a thing that you need. It's just a thing that I put in just because I thought they looked cool. That's not gonna work. You're not gonna get up there, are you? I've tried to do it the way I wanted to do it, but now you've forced my hand. Literally and figuratively forced my hand. Yeah, so they're not a necessity to have on there, but it's something that I like to just put on. It forced my hand. By hand, I mean the big white pickup hand. Look at that nice big slab of cotton we can take straight down to the factory. In a factory down. Oh, we better check that I want to see if that contract's up yet. Field 1. Field none. No, I don't know why that contract won't come up, but I want it. We've done the sugar beets. The sugar beets have been harvested. Sugar beets harvested. 1.5 soybean fields harvested. We've still got another massive soybean field, and we've got the rest of that cotton there. We've got a lot of harvesting to crack on with. Oh, you can have it. You can have it, Fury. You can use anything I say. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, it's field number 1. But I'll show you when we get down here, Johnny. I'll show you. I'll show you. Next time, if we ever come back on this map, we're going to build our own farmhouse on that plot of land right there. We're going to build one from scratch. We're going to be farming over this side of town. Oh no, I'm not that brilliant, mate. I'm just an idiot. I'm an idiot with a microphone. Who let this idiot have a microphone? Who gave this idiot the ability to talk to people? But thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Oh, no, we want to back around. Hey, trailer. Hey. I'm the one steering this shindig. You're the one that has to go where I say, okay? I want you to go that way. Yeah, let's just slow it up. Slow it up, slow it up. Okay, down here. Down. Down. Prices go down. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hate these trailers with the rear steering wheel, with the rear steering on the trailer. They just steer too much. I get why they're a thing, but sometimes they're a little too much. Still, brilliant trailer. I love this trailer. Right, can you... You're probably not going to drop on there unless I drop you to the ground, are you? Oh no, there we go. Brilliant. Okay. Let's, you should be... Cotton, activate. Wool. Oh, you can still have that. Yeah, wool is still activated. Okay, so now we're making lots of the fabric. And with more to come. Tool says that's a good question when I was saying who gave this idiot a microphone. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar Ladies and gentlemen, we will crack on with the harvest next time out. This is like a slight cliffhanger. Ooh, we'll be back to Farming Sim next week. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat is... Unless we do it this weekend. But tomorrow, Friday the 13th, we have our first Halloween stream. Be there or be scared. Thank you. Can I say, gang, a massive shout out to BC, to Bearded Cobra, for he dropped a massive 10 gift bomb earlier. Thank you, Bearded Cobra. Love your guts, friendo. Thank you, Neon. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Fury, for dropping in as well. Fury, go and check out Fury's channel. It's in the link down in the description below. Amy, get some rest, friendo. You're gonna need it. You got a big day tomorrow. I'm sorry. Come to the Halloween Scream Fest, whatever we do. Neon, thanks for being here. Tools, Johnny, brilliant. Zero was here earlier as well. We had CG dropped in. It was good to see CG again. Did I miss anyone else? Did I miss anyone? Who was here earlier that I missed? Have I said everyone? Let me have a look. Rex. Good to see you, Rexy, again. Good to see you here, friendo. And Matt, and all the new members today, thanks to BC. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. Happy Friday the 13th tomorrow. Get out of here. Will there be candy? I'll email you some candy. Go ahead, see you, gang.